In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the best budget cards to be buying right now in NBA 2K25 My Team in season number 6, and let you guys know just currently in the game what are the best budget options that you guys should be picking up and adding to your guys' budget squads. And a lot of these budget cards can actually play on very good teams. For example, if you look at my No Money Spent account, there's a couple budget cards that we have on the lineup that actually do end up playing and are very good on a solid overall squad. So it's not like you have to pick up these budget cards and only use them on a budget team. You can actually use a lot of these budget options on really good squads, and I think that the budget cards in this game are very elite. I just wanted to let you guys know all of the best ones in this game that I do recommend picking up and adding to your guys' squad. So starting off with the Pantheon set, I think the main cards we have to talk about are cards like Diamond Delano Banton. I mean, this card goes for, I can go check in the auction house, but I don't think he goes for anywhere more than 10,000 MT, and I consider a budget card to be anything under 40k or at least around that 40k price tag. But if we take a look at Diamond Delano Banton, I mean, he's like 5,000 MT, 6,000 MT, really not that expensive for this card. And if you guys haven't used this card yet or seen him in game, he's a 6'8" point guard with a 6'10" wingspan, has an extremely quick jump shot as well. So if you're looking for a budget point guard, I think Delano Banton is one of the best in my team and one of the best budget cards in this Pantheon set. Now, I will say some other just decent options, like AJ Lawson is good. He's a solid shooting guard. He's not like the best budget shooting guard in my team, but he's definitely a solid option. Also, this Adem Bona is also really good as well. For again, like 3,000 MT, extremely cheap, but he's a good 6'10" power forward. He plays extremely good defense with that 98 block and that 96 interior defense. Again, not like the two best budget cards in this game, but just want to give you guys other options as well in case you want to run either of these cards. We're talking about the next really good budget card that I recommend picking up and adding to a lot of people's teams is another great point guard option in Pink Diamond KPJ. If you're looking for a little bit more offense compared to Delano Banton, you want a card that plays extremely good offense with that Pro 2 fade, has a really good jump shot. I think KPJ is great for his price tag. 6'4" point guard, has an amazing jump shot, really good slashing to the basket, really good handling the basketball, and can be that main shot creator and that main scorer for you. Yes, he's not great defensively, but I do think he holds it down on the defensive end with the 88 steal, 88 perimeter, 84 interior defense, 75 block. It gets the job done. And if you're looking for an offensive point guard, I think KPJ is a great budget option. Another amazing budget card in this set is 100% this Pink Diamond Sefolosha. I think that's how you actually pronounce it. Sefolosha. Dude, I don't know why, but there's so many cards in this set that I cannot pronounce their name. Sefolosha. Man, I cannot pronounce this dude's name to save my life, but he's really good as a budget shooting guard, 6'6" at the 2, and he's a great 3-and-D card. He's got a great jump shot, 94 3, but then he's also got 97 steal, 97 perimeter, elite level defender on the perimeter at least, but also has an 85 block and 85 interior defense. Really good speed stats like 94 speed, 90 speed with ball, and that 97 agility is super nice to have as a lockdown card. Now, Larry Nance is okay, but I don't really recommend him compared to a lot of other small forwards. But then I would say the other kind of good budget card in this set is a little bit more expensive, but I do think Galaxy Opal Keegan Murray is a very solid small forward. So I would say like Keegan Murray, Sefolosha, KPJ, and Banton are like the 4 best to buy. But then also I do think Adem Bona and also AJ Lawson and maybe Larry Nance are decent pickups at the budget tier. Now going on over to the Prime set, there wasn't too many good budget options in this set, but I do think there's a couple. Like Anthony Morrow is another really good point guard. I do think Banton and KPJ are probably slightly better, but I do think he still has a good jump shot. He's still got solid dribble sigs, and he's only 5,000 MT. So if you want another point guard option, I think Anthony Morrow is definitely very solid. Bobby Portis is pretty good. Again, not the best budget power forward in this game, but I do think he's probably near that top 5, top 10, budget power forward. He's really good defensively. I do like his jump shot. 6'10" with a good wingspan and a good player model. I think Bobby Portis is a solid pickup at the budget tier, but realistically, other than that, like James Posey is pretty good. The Nasus can be usable, but like realistically from this set, I would say only like Anthony Morrow and Bobby Portis are actually good budget cards in my personal opinion. Now going on over to the Signature Series set, I think there's a couple more. Like Brogdon I think is really good for his price, maybe a little bit more expensive than most typical cheap budget cards, but he's still like 23k, 25k, 24k, somewhere in that price range, and he's really good offensively. I like his jump shot. He's got Pro 2 fade. He's a 6'10" point guard, 6'10" wingspan. He has a really good jump shot, like I said, good at handling the basketball, and he's a solid defender. He's good. He does remind me of a very similar card to Pink Diamond KPJ. I think KPJ's probably got the better jump shot, but I do think Brogdon does play some better defense in game. Brown Butler is okay, but I don't really recommend that card too much. So I'd say from this set is Malcolm Brogdon, really good budget option. Amor Caspi, another amazing budget option. This card is insane at the shooting guard position. Like if you guys don't have Amor Caspi and you need a really cheap shooting guard, probably go for Amor Caspi. He is so good. 6'9" with an elite level jump shot. I think it's a Jonathan Isaac base with the Franz Wagner upper on very quick timing. He's also got tray escape, which is nice as well, and he feels extremely fast in game. For whatever reason, I feel like he runs faster than a lot of cards do, and Amor Caspi is a great budget option at the shooting guard position. Other than that though, there's cards like potentially Pink Diamond not Khalil Ware. We'll talk about Khalil Ware here in a second, but Pink Diamond Wendell Carter Jr. is another decent option, kind of on that same tier as like a Bobby Portis, where not the best budget power forwards in this game, but they're definitely solid. Like I like Wendell Carter Jr.'s jump shot. He plays solid defense in game. He's a decent budget option at the power forward position. Now going on over to the flash set. I mean, there's not a single budget card in here. Like I was hoping a Drew Holiday or JaVale McGee would be really cheap and could be considered a budget card, but they're just not. None of these cards here are budget cards. Like even Dorian Finney-Smith, I mean, like he's 80,000 MT. That is insane to me. But going on over to the fan favorite set, maybe the set that has some of the most budget cards in this game that are really good. First off, Dino Raja. It just depends what you consider a budget card. And oh my god, is the market up like crazy right now? Yo, what is going on? Dino Raja is 74k? Bro, I literally bought this card for like 43,000 MT yesterday before King of the Court. If you guys saw my No Money Spend episode, I bought him for 43,000. Hold on, 74k for Dino Raja is I mean, he's still good. Like he's still really good for that price, but obviously not a budget card. I was gonna say he's maybe a budget card for like 43, 45k. I mean, why is he so expensive? Like he went back up in price like crazy. Did Antoine Jameson? Yo, the market is extremely high right now. 40k for Antoine Jameson. He was like 25,000 MT over the weekend. He's still considered a budget card. I think he's a great pickup at small forward. He has a good jump shot, really good dribble sigs. He's a solid all-around defender, and he's just a good all-around small forward option. But the cheap budget cards that are really good are cards like Pink Diamond Rocco, 6'9" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan, amazing defensive card, 96 steal, 96 perimeter, 95 interior defense with that 90 block. If you're looking for a good defensive shooting guard for like 5,000 MT, Pink Diamond Rocco is such a great pickup. I do recommend him for pretty much any budget squad in this game. And then also you got Pink Diamond Dante Exum, just another point guard option. Again, I probably like Delano Banton a little bit more, and maybe some other budget point guards we'll talk about here in a second, but I do think Dante Exum is a really good pickup. 6'6", plays good defense, has a good jump shot, all around a solid budget card. Jeff Green is decent at small forward, just to give you guys another option at the small forward position. But then Eddie Curry is a top tier budget card, probably one of the best budget bigs in this game. He has a really quick jump shot with that LaMelo Ball base, Darius Garland upper on very quick timing. He has a guard type of jump shot, 7 foot, can play power forward as well with a 7'7" wingspan. Like I mentioned, really good jump shot, really good standing dunk animations. He also plays really good defense in game with a 92 block and a 92 interior defense. And then even like the diamond cards are all very solid at the budget tier. Like Pat Burke is actually a good budget power forward. Justice Winslow is actually a very good budget point guard option. And then Dean Wayne, like he does not miss, and he's 6'9" at small forward with a really good jump shot. And he plays like solid enough defense, 85 block, 89 steal, 90 perimeter, 90 interior defense. Like this fan favorite set was easily the best set so far in season number 6, especially when it comes to the budget cards. There's so many great options. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you're going to include Dino as a budget card, because he normally is a lot cheaper, but there's still like at least 8 budget cards that are extremely good in this fan favorite set. But going on over to season 5, maybe one of the best budget cards in this game is Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels. Again, another card that has been going back up in price. The market is extremely high today. Like 35,000 MT is definitely high for Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels, but he is still a really good point guard option for that price. 6'7" at point guard, and is an extremely good defender. 99 steal, 97 perimeter, 92 block with a 90 interior defense. If you guys are looking for a budget point guard, I think he's probably the best in my team. Going on over to the bracket busters set, you got cards like Carlos Boozer, who again is back up in price to 40,000 MT, which is kind of insane. You also got Galaxy Opal Tyler Hansbrough, which is also, wow, he's actually down in price compared to, that's weird. Boozer went up in price, Hansbrough went down in price, but Boozer and Hansbrough are both really good small forward options. Hansbrough's got a great jump shot with that Andre Drummond base, Dirk Nowitzki upper on very quick timing. He's a really good all-around defender. He's got Pro 2 fade, and Boozer's about the same, very similar small forward options. Going on over to the Apex set, if Caruso was a budget card, which I don't believe he is anymore, the market has again spiked up. He's back up to 70k. Jared Wallace you got here as well. He's another good option, but again, is back up in price. Ricky Davis, same sort of thing. If he's around the budget price tag, he's always one of the best budget cards in this game. But again, he's back up in price to about 50,000 MT. Going on over to the radioactive set, Jonathan Bender, really good budget option. Again, is also back up in price, but is a really good small forward card for 15k. He's 7 foot at small forward with a very quick jump shot. He's a good defender, all around a budget beast. And then going on over to season 4, I mean, there is like Pink Diamond Stefon Castle, who is a decent budget point guard. He's not as good as all the point guards I've named so far. Like Dante Exum is probably better. You know, cards like KPJ, Banson, Dyson Daniels, even Anthony Morrow are probably all better budget options. But just to give you another option at the point guard position is Pink Diamond Stefon Castle. And I was going to include again at Michael Beasley for like 40 to 45k as a budget card, but he's back up in price to, I mean, looks like 60,000 MT when he was down to 40,000 MT, 45k over the weekend. So another really good card to pick up. He was close to a budget tier price, you know, over the weekend, but now he's up to like 60, 65k, not considered a budget card in my personal opinion. So that I would say is about it from season 4. Season 3, I think Pink Diamond Kristaps, again, if he's in that budget price tag, which he is, about 35k, is a really good budget center. He's 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan. He has a good jump shot, 93 3 ball, has Hall of Fame Deadeye, Limitless, and set shot specialist. For really good Hall of Fame shooting badges. If you need a budget center, Kristaps is definitely a really good pickup. And then in season 2, you got cards like Pink Diamond Dr. J, who are up in price once again, but is about like 35,000 MT normally. But oh my god, he's 45k. Dude, why is the market so high? I might go sell all my cards because these cards are going to be extremely cheap on Tuesday. That is insane, dude. Okay, well, he's still a great budget option once he is that price. And then you got cards like Pink Diamond Hakeem, who again is up in price, but is also a really good option at the budget tier. And overall, guys, those are going to be all the best budget cards to be buying right now in my team. Now, I would probably wait for a lot of those Pink Diamonds that I'm talking about that I'm saying are up in price. I would wait till Tuesday because those cards are going to be a lot cheaper. Dino will probably be back down to below 40k. Beasley will be down to 40k, and a lot of those Pink Diamonds will go from, you know, Dr. J will go from 45k probably down to 25k, 30,000 MT. So just want to get you guys this video to know what are the best budget cards in this game. But for a lot of these cards I'm talking about, except for the super cheap ones, I would wait till Tuesday to actually go ahead and buy them. Hopefully you did. Evan, can we speak English, big dog? Come on, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like down below and let me know what budget cards are you guys currently rocking on your squad, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.